Today we're going to be discussing CLOV stock and whether or not it could short squeeze in the next couple of days. Let's get into the video. Hi everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Before we get into the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please leave a comment of how many shares of CLOV stock you have, how many you want to have, and also consider leaving a like and subscribe as it really helps with the growth of the channel. And if you guys want to start investing in CLOV stock, or you guys just want to see our public stock portfolio, and you also want $70 worth of free stock when you just deposit $1 on the platform, go ahead and get signed up with Public, the social investing app, with the first link in the description. But with all that out of the way, let's get straight into our stock for today, Clover Health. So wow, it has been a long time since we have talked about Clover Health stock, and that's because, nothing really was coming up with it, but today there has been some strong rumblings about Clover Health, and it is up 15% and just broke a key resistance level. So we're going to be going over that in the technical analysis. We're going to be going over some social investing about it and just some overall news. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and stick around until the end of the video. And yeah, you can see here if you guys like how this stock chart looks, go ahead and get signed up with Public with the first link in the description. So the first thing that we have to do is actually go over the social activity around Clover Health stock. Now we are going to do this using StockTwits and apewisdom.io. We are not sponsored by either of these companies or websites, but we are sponsored by Public, however, first link in the description. But anyways, let's go over this. So you can see that Clover Health is the number 4 trending stock on StockTwits today. The actually number 2 trending stock, only Solana and Bitcoin are ahead of it. Obviously, guys, we got to address the elephant in the room. Bitcoin is down 8%. At one point, it was down up to 10 or 12%, I believe. Basically just a correction, I think. But Clover Health, number 2 trending stock on the day, up 15%, obviously, as we talked earlier. In terms of most active, they are the 9th most active stock, although they just started trending, so that could definitely be moving up throughout the day. And in terms of how many watchers are being added, CLOV isn't on there yet, but I bet it will be. Now, checking out apewisdom.io, you can see that Clover Health is the number 1 trending stock on Reddit in the past 24 hours. So this is above the S&P 500. This is above GameStop, AMC, and AMC is up, I believe, 7% today. So usually when that happens, AMC is one of the top trending. But you can see here in the last 24 hours, the overall how much it's being talked about has gone up 40% or 50%, has 819 mentions and 17,000 upvotes. Now that is a ton. In terms of stocks, that is almost triple or more than triple, quadruple what GameStop is, more than quintuple what AMC is. But yeah, overall, everything is just up with CLOV, and I think that they are trying to get this thing to short squeeze. Obviously, we know that CLOV has a very, very strong financial balance sheet right now. They also have great revenue for a company with a $4 billion market cap, and just overall, the overall sentiment of CLOV is very good today, and we can be seeing gains throughout the rest of the week. Okay, and now we can go over an article from seekingalpha.com going over Clover Health and why it's up today. So you can see here that Clover Health nears a 2-month high as Reddit chatter grows louder. So this is going to be by Dulan. I cannot say that name, but yeah, so we can see here Clover Health Investments has gained more than 1/10 in value to reach its highest level since early July as mentions of the stock on Wall Street Bet's Reddit forum surged. However, last week the Medicare leveraged health insurer remained 60% lower than the level in early June when the shares reached a peak since the company went public with via SPAC merger with Chamath Papa, I can't say his name, backed social capital Hedo Sophia. You can also see here that the latest quarterly results of Clover Health showed an increase in the company's cost base with the GAAP Medicare Advantage medical cost ratio standing at 110%, around 110% in Q2 compared to around 70% in the previous quarter. As shown in the diagram below, Clover Health has garnered 2 bearish ratings from Seeking Alpha, and that is good. I know it's bearish, but that is actually good for investors, because when something is bearish, that means more people are going to be shorting it, and you're going to be able to get a short squeeze to occur. And that is what we are trying to get to happen here with CLOV, is a short squeeze to occur. Now I believe they have about a 15% of their float shorted right now. So, you know, it would take everyone, you know, placing their sells high enough, but we could get a short squeeze here with CLOV if everyone keeps on pushing this as the #1 meme stock at the moment. Just to give you guys a quick overview, if this is your first video watching with us, we're going to go over a quick overview of their financial situation. Currently, they have a $4.1 billion market cap. In comparison, Cardano is worth $992 billion. So this is, you know, basically a 20th of what Cardano is worth. I know it's cryptocurrency; it's not a fair, apt comparison, but just letting you guys know. In terms of performance outlook, they do have a bullish pattern that's detected right now. So do I. We'll go over that in a second. In terms of performance outlook, short term up, midterm down, long term down. In terms of financials, if you take a look here, revenue has been going up from 281 million to 454 to 690 million in 2020, and in the last quarter they did 384 million in revenue, which is absolutely absurd. But yeah, let's go over their balance sheet real quick. We can see here income statements obviously just increasing every freaking day. In terms of their balance sheet, you can see their latest balance sheet. 717 million in current assets and only 195 million in current liabilities. You love to see this. Only about $29 million in debt. So they have a very, very strong balance sheet, and they're doing a ton in revenue at the moment. Okay, and now for everyone's favorite part of the video, we can actually go over the technical analysis. So Clover had a pretty strong resistance at $10, but as you can see, we actually broke through the resistance. So you can see here that Clover was just having a very, very hard time. Back even in July, late July, they tried to test this $10 mark again, did not hit it. They tried to test this $10 mark again in what's it called? In early July, they tried to test that mark. In late July, they tried to test that mark. Again, in early August, about a month ago, they tried to test $10 again. They could not get above it. But as you can see here, we have just broken through this $10 resistance. And this is unprecedented territory since July. So we're actually above that. Now, whether we can keep these levels up, obviously this MACD is not sustainable. This RSI is not sustainable. Whether or not we're going to pull back throughout the rest of the day, if we can end the day above $10, I'm going to be extremely bullish on this stock going forward through the rest of the week. Even if we pull back to the 950 level, if we get above $10 again tomorrow, I'll still be very bullish for the week. But if we pull back down to the $9 level, then I won't be as bullish for the week. So if we basically are up above $10 tomorrow, I'm going to be bullish for the rest of the week. But yeah, that is pretty much going to be it for today's video. If you guys found any value, if you found this to be entertaining, go ahead and leave us a like and subscribe. Also comment anything, comment how many shares of CLOV you have, comment your favorite stock, comment anything just for the YouTube algorithm and to help us grow this channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you aren't already. And yeah, it's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Zach, and I hope to see you in the next video.